Hello and welcome to FanPark Live. My name is Adam Charles from the Fifth Official, and I am here to talk about an Arsenal victory over Watford 3-0. 3-0. Troy Deeney, shame. Please, we do want to hear your calls, 0203 606 0315. We're powered by the One Football app, which I will be going through at some point in our discussion. And also, don't forget, if you check the link in the description below, you can get 15% off everything at UK Soccer Shop. That's your boots, that's your kit. Look at the smile on my face. I'm so happy. Yeah, boots, kits, anything you want. Also, I mentioned it in the halftime show, but please make sure you check out the documentary that is on the UFF YouTube channel. That's the corporatization of West Ham, talking about how it's moved from being a fans club, a fans game, to something much more high level. Some might even say sinister. And yeah, please just go and check it out, UFF football channel. But let's get into this analysis of the game. And I want to start with the ogre that is Troy Deeney. And Arsenal versus Watford has become something of a grudge match in recent years, ever since Troy Deeney said that Arsenal have no cojones. Arsenal have no balls. Arsenal have no bollocks. And he thinks that if he turns up to a game, he can just put his big self about and Arsenal won't turn up. But today, bro, you missed the penalty. You missed the penalty. So what happened? And in that, it is Petr Cech's first penalty save at the Emirates, and he got his 200th clean sheet as well. I'm very, very happy. There's a Chelsea fan in there who said that if he was at Chelsea, he would have got it sooner. I don't care. He's got it. 200th clean sheet. Well done, Petr Cech. But we have to be aware that we don't want to paper over the cracks. We know that there are still some problems at Arsenal. We know that there are still, well, not some, there are a lot of problems at Arsenal. We know that there are still plenty of things that need to be changed, but this is a good victory. It's something that gives us a little bit of momentum going in towards the end of the season. A lot of fans are talking about the fact that we might be able to win the Europa League. I still have my doubts because I think Atletico Madrid are a far bigger team and a far better team than a lot of people seem to be giving them credit for. But as I say, it gives us momentum, allows us to accumulate a good run of results, which should carry us through to the end of the season. But I do want to ask the fans some questions. The two things that I kind of want to touch on when you guys call in. Who were the standout performers from today? And I'm looking at the One Football app, and there's one person who's the winner. But also, is this Arsenal team good enough to do better with a different manager? Those are the two things that I want to hear you talk about. But yeah, if we go through the app, we can see that Mesut Ozil has been voted best player, 3,865 votes. Aubameyang second with 1,388, and Mkhitaryan 544. Okay, yeah, cool. We're gonna take a phone call right now. Hello, you're through to FanPark Live. What's your name?
My name's Ryan, mate.
Hi, Ryan. How you doing?
Good, thank you, mate. Good, thank you.
Good. You're an Arsenal fan, right?
Of course.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Who was your standout performer from the game?
To be honest, I think Ozil, definitely.
Yeah?
Ozil definitely in midfield. He was making as good runs as he always does, was picking out some good passes.
Okay.
I think apart from that, to be honest, I'd have to say the goalkeeper, Cech, because I think we looked a bit weak central midfield.
Really?
We kept, in terms of, I think we were getting quite out a lot in midfield. I think Xhaka and El Neni, they were doing the simple stuff well, but Decore and stuff, we kept getting penned in too many times, I thought, in certain periods of the game.
That's fair.
But they weren't overall, it wasn't bad, but I think, considering we're at home and stuff, I don't think we controlled the game as well as what we could have.
So as well as having, obviously 3-0 is a good scoreline to win by at home. A lot of teams would kill to take a 3-0, but you would prefer to see a better whole, cohesive performance overall. You want to see us boss the game, create loads of different chances, and that would be a better performance for you at home, you mean?
Yeah, definitely. I think, considering at home, but the problem is as well, obviously, because of recent results, there wasn't really much of an atmosphere in the ground.
Yeah.
I think that that plays a part. I think at the moment, I think probably one of the reasons we had such a good result in midweek was it's probably better for us to play away from home at the moment until we get a few good results at home. Because I was thinking, the grounds maybe not half full, but maybe three quarters. But there's a lot of the Arsenal fans on the players' backs at the moment. So I think any simple misplaced pass, the player, any player will just think they're going to get a hounding from the fans.
Yeah.
But I think, to be honest, you can't complain loads because at the end of the day, we won 3-0. I think, But I think as well, I think on Aubameyang, I still think we're not getting enough service to him overall.
That's also another thing I wanted to touch on at some point as well. Because the fact is, I feel we've paid all this money for him. He's meant to be world class. I don't know if you can quite give him that tag yet, because there are some fans that you don't know, or some fans that say that he is, some fans that say that he isn't. But I think if you're going to get a player of his ability in, you need to play to his strengths. And I don't quite think we're doing that yet. But I need to ask you a question. I'm going to put you on the spot. Have you downloaded the OneFootball app, and have you voted for your player of the match yet?
Not yet at all. I'll do that after this phone call then.
Thank you very much. He said his player of the match was Petr Cech, right?
My player of the match? No, I think Ozil, but I think Ozil in terms of the outfield. But I guess to be fair, I'll tell you what. I think Petr Cech, after the penalty save, he did make 3 or 4 other big saves apart from that as well.
Yeah.
I think there was a header. I think it was maybe the end of the first half. But yeah, I think overall you probably say Cech. But I think in terms of the outfield players, I think Ozil was the best. I think Mkhitaryan, he had quite a frustrating game. I think out of all of them, he kept losing the ball. Or he doesn't seem to have much upper body strength, or he kept losing the ball quite a lot. But yeah, I bet going back to your point on Aubameyang though, I think it was the same with Lacazette, to be fair, because I'm one of them. I don't actually have much criticism for Lacazette this season. I think I don't think he was getting much service.
Yeah, you're right.
At all.
Thank you very much for your call, though, man. Really do appreciate it.
No worries.
Thank you. Yeah, so there you have it. You have Mesut Ozil, who, again, the majority of Arsenal, I'm guessing it's Arsenal fans because we seem to take over social media when we have to, have voted Mesut Ozil as the player of the match on the OneFootball app. Again, Cech got his clean sheet as well, his 200th one. He got his first penalty save. And like he was just saying, Aubameyang, he needs to get more direct service. Is that the most important thing, or is it just the fact that Aubameyang isn't as good as everybody has made out? I think when you compare him to the rest of the top 6 strikers, how does he cut it? And that's a question that needs to be asked. Hello, you're through to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Yash.
Hello, Yash.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm
good. What do you think of the performance then?
I think that Arsenal did well, considering that, as I said, it was something of a grudge match. I think that I think the last caller was right in saying that Arsenal probably could have controlled it a little bit better. You look at Manchester City and how they were absolutely wiping teams at the start of the season. But then I think you have to take into consideration that we've been in poor form and we're probably a little bit nervous. And so taking that in 3-0 is probably not a bad result at the end of the day.
No, it's a good result. I think Troy Deeney lost his cojones, shall we say.
Yes.
That penalty miss and that.
Yes, he did.
But I've actually got a question for you. I'm sure you would have heard about what happened at West Ham the other day. And you kind of think, the board are going to be sitting there conking Gazidis. They're going to think to themselves, we know we're in a bad position, but we don't want that to happen to us.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the final step, the right way of going about things if you want change at Arsenal?
I think that's a very good question, first and foremost. But I think you can't ever really condone violence. People throwing coins, people getting injured. I think there was another person at the halftime show that said children were in the stands as well. You don't want to do those kinds of things because it's not nice to see. But action needs to be taken. And there is a fine line between doing nothing and doing something to get the ball rolling, to make sure that you get the change that you want to see. So I do believe that if Arsenal fans are as unhappy as they say they are, and they really do want Wenger out, all this talking needs to turn into action. So protesting, you can't leave it up to somebody else. You need to get up and do something. It's like if I don't know, if I say, yeah, I really want to get an A in my exam, and then I sit at home playing PlayStation, am I going to get an A in my exam? No, because nothing's going to change. So as I say, if Arsenal fans really do want the change that we say we want, we have to do something, but no violence, because I mean, football doesn't need to be violent. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Right.
Yeah. So other than protests and boycotts, what's the other way that fans can get their message across?
I think Terry hit the nail on the head, and I've never really seen it that way. But like sucking the money from Arsenal Football Club, it's going to hit them where it hurts. And I know it's like it's similar, but it's like a different branch of a boycott or a protest. You don't give them money. You don't buy food. Maybe you take a packed lunch. Maybe you don't go at all. And then they're like, oh, really? Okay. The message is starting to get across. There's no atmosphere in the stands, and as Terry always says, the TV stations will start to think, well, we don't want to put money into your club because there's no atmosphere and nobody wants to watch your games. So I do believe that will have a knock-on effect. But it just takes a couple of people to actually start doing something.
Yeah.
But listen, thank you very much for your call, though, man.
Thanks, man.
No problem. As I say, I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm not Mystic Meg. I can't see into the future. I don't know what's going to happen. But I do believe that in order for people to do something, in order for people to achieve something, anything, action is the first step in doing that. And not just anything, because you can't just run onto the pitch at the Emirates, be a naked streaker and say, hey, I want change, hey, and start shaking your maracas everywhere. But really, something has to be done. People need to club together and do something. But as I said, guys, please do call in 0203 606 0315. I want to hear who you think the standout performers are. And I do also want to know, is this Arsenal team good enough to do better with a different manager? Hello, you're through to FanPark Live. What's your name? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello? I can hear you.
Okay, what's your name?
Hey, my name is Josh.
Cool, Josh.
I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
Whoa. How you doing down in Texas?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Cool.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm pretty happy after the game. Did you watch it?
Hey, that shit was lit, right?
Yeah.
All right, first off, I just want to say fuck Troy Deeney, all right? Let's get that out there real quick.
Right. Say it again for the people in the back. Yeah. Love that.
Yeah, but I thought we played pretty well. I think Ozil did pretty good out there. I don't know why we start Alex Iwobi, to be honest.
Where is he from?
I mean, he's
really...
Oh, the people are asking where you're from. You're from Houston, Texas, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Right, just to make everybody clear. But yeah, so yeah, you said you you don't know why Iwobi's in the team.
Yes, I have no idea why he starts.
So
he did absolutely nothing for us today.
You don't think he offers anything at all?
No, nothing.
Wow, well, that is a pretty flipping blunt assessment, isn't it? So I guess that kind of touches on the question that I asked. Do you think this Arsenal team is good enough to do better with a different manager?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think we have the personnel. We just need to. I think our center defensive midfield area, we just need to strengthen up a little bit, and then defense, we need to tighten up a little bit, and then we're good. Like, we have the personnel.
Okay.
You know, just the coach is shit, so we got to deal with that. We can't.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
So,
but I think this team could do much better with a different manager.
So this is kind of off topic. How long have you been an Arsenal supporter, by the way?
Since I was a kid. I was probably like 5.
And you've always
lived in... My dad was
in...
an Arsenal supporter.
I see. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm guessing soccer is pretty big in the US, right?
I mean, it's getting much bigger. You know, after the last World Cup, they thought they were going to win.
Right.
I don't know why they thought they were going to win, but, that made it a lot more popular over here. But I don't know how it's going to be now that they're not in the World Cup.
Yeah.
But,
How big are Arsenal in the US? Because I feel as though a lack of success doesn't really... it wouldn't really make it such a popular brand.
Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty significant population of Arsenal fans out here.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, around me. Because well, in all honesty, I just moved over here from New Jersey.
I see.
So over on the East Coast, there's a lot more Arsenal supporters and, EPL followers and whatnot over there.
Yeah, it is. Well, thank you very much. Make sure you call in again, man. We really do appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
So, yeah, we've even Arsenal taking it all the way to Houston, Texas.
Some of the
If you're
YouTube commentary.
anybody from the world can call in, so make sure that you do, even if you're in Timbuktu, Kazakhstan, anywhere, call in. We're going to go through some of the YouTube comments. Arsenal are flying high against Watford. It just makes for great reading, doesn't it? So why does he start? I'm guessing he's talking about Iwobi. Who knows? I don't think there's anybody at Arsenal that bar Arsene Wenger that can explain why Alexander Iwobi starts. I don't think he's that bad, but I don't think he should be a starter at Arsenal, especially when there are a load of other wingers out there that can actually do a job and will be direct. Bellerin out. I think that's pretty clear. I don't like Bellerin either. I think his comments about Arsenal Fan TV, some might say I'm biased because I'm here, but his comments about Arsenal Fan TV are deplorable. I think he's completely wrong, and I want him out. I want him out of this club immediately. We actually won this game. Yeah, like, come on. Of course we did. Allegri will join if Wenger leaves. I'm not too sure if that's the case. Iwobi is the only bad one that played. Who scored the third? It was Mkhitaryan, actually. He scored. The Beast also says that Czech saved the pen. I'm going to change it from top chat to live chat because I feel like it'll be more interesting here. People usually say some crazy stuff. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Dini had no cojones for the pet. That's right. Well done, Callum Christie. And Ozil was the maestro in midfield. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are saying what we know to say. It's fine. It's fair. But yeah, guys, sorry. Let me turn this back on so you can see it. Let me go through some of the statistics quickly. Arsenal had more possession. That's 59 to 40. They won more duels, and this is powered by the OneFootball app. So everybody go and download it. Everybody go and see it. You can see what I'm talking about here. Arsenal again, 3 goals from Mustafi, Aubameyang, and Mkhitaryan. 11 shots equally on both sides, which I think is quite interesting. Actually, it's quite interesting. And I have to say, we are ready for more calls. So please put those through whenever they're ready. We're ready to take some. Hello, you're through to FanPark Live. Hello.
Who's this?
You've called us, so how are you going to say who's this? Okay, well, thank you very much. Maybe we should take another call. How are you going to call me and ask me who I am? You donut. Anyway, yeah, so we'll carry on. Let's see if this is a better caller. Hello, you're through to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Hello, mate. It's Brandon again. Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Hi, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Good.
I don't know about you, mate, but a performance like that must really piss you off, because it does me.
Why does it piss you off?
Because these players are capable of that.
Right.
These players are capable of performing at that level. I mean, Mustafi and Rob Holding, they'll be going home with Charlison and Troy Deeney in their pockets.
In their back pocket, mate. Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hector Bellerin, I hope he's watching that game today, and I hope he's absolutely shitting himself, thinking, how the fuck am I going to get back into that Arsenal team? Because Ainsley Maitland-Niles, for a player as young as he is, and a player who's being played out of position, he offers so much more than what Hector Bellerin does.
Yeah.
He's good going forward. He's not bad at defending either.
Do you reckon
I think that could possibly be his position, you know?
You took the words right out of my mouth. So who do you think were the standout performers from today? But you spoke about Maitland-Niles. Bar him, who do you think is a standout performer?
It's a tough one to call. I mean, Mesut Ozil, he was brilliant again.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what as well, I also think Granit Xhaka, I think he had a decent game as well.
Thank you very much. And I was waiting to see if there was anybody else that picked up on this, I think in both games, Granit Xhaka has been fantastic. And he's always getting slated on social media. People are always getting onto him saying that he's not good enough to play for Arsenal. But I've maintained this throughout the whole season. The whole time he's been at Arsenal.
Listen, he was losing the ball today.
He was.
And he was getting back.
That's right.
He was putting tackles in. He weren't stupid. He weren't giving the ball away like you see of him in recent games. And he's been brilliant. He was brilliant. But in all honesty, this performance today confirms to me that Arsene Wenger should definitely not be manager next year, because I think what spurred these players on over the last 2 games is the criticism they've been getting. And for me, I think they get away with too much with Arsene Wenger, and Arsene Wenger doesn't criticise these players enough. He doesn't tell them when they've been shit, and they get away with it too much. And I think the criticism they've been getting from pundits, from the journalists, and from Arsenal fans have made these players go, hang on, we're playing for Arsenal Football Club here, let's wake the fuck up and put in a performance. And that's what they've done. I think we need a manager like probably an Allegri. I know I said about Luis Enrique the other day, but I think an Allegri would be the one to really put the wind up these players and say, look, you're playing shit, boys. If you're not going to put the performances in, you're not playing.
So you don't think it's a matter of the players not being of the caliber to play for Arsenal? You think it's more a mentality thing, and a different manager needed to come in, sort them out, shake them up a little bit, and be like, guys, come on.
100%, 100%, because we can't be that bad. I mean, Laurent Koscielny, everybody says that he's one of the top defenders in the Premier League. I still believe he is. I think he's probably past it a little bit now, but Mustafi can't be a bad player. He's won the World Cup, for God's sake.
Yeah.
And you look at Mesut Ozil, everybody rates him as the best number 10 in the world. You've got Aubameyang and Lacazette, who between them have got over 120 goals in 160 appearances.
Yeah.
These ain't bad players, they're just not playing under the correct management, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right. Brandon, great call. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Have a good day.
And you. Thank you.
Well, there are quite a few points there from Brandon. He said that he thinks Xhaka performed pretty well. I saw a comment. Someone said, no, Xhaka, no. I mean, you got to call a spade a spade. Xhaka was good. Xhaka played well today, and he played well against AC Milan. I think I have to be fair. He had a lot of time to pick his head up and pick passes, and it's a completely different game when you are under pressure and you have to play a pinpoint pass when someone's on your back or someone's closing you down. But today he had time, and when he has time to get his head up, scan, and look across the pitch, he can find a pass. He's very good at that. But we will see if he can continue. We'll see if he can even get better. We never know. But I'm going to go through some of the comments. Aubameyang's assist was better than sex. Have you ever had sex before? I can't believe that. Who said that? Jaya Kumar R.A. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Running Wild said, Dini, what's the score? Love that. Keep the Dini banter coming, please. Please, please, please. I want this guy to go to bed tonight and think, what have I done? All this talking I was doing, and I missed the penalty. Where are my cojones? That's what I want to know. Where is Troy Deeney's cojones? They're lost in the post. Donut. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name?
My name is Baba and I'm calling from Sweden. I'm an Arsenal fan.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Good. So tell me, who was your standout performer from today's game?
Who's my stand-up performance from today was, I think Ozil was much better today.
Yep.
I think he stand out a little bit. Finally, Aubameyang get some service today, so he was a little bit better. But the overall team performance was good. Yep. But I still don't understand why OB starts.
I mean,
what's going on with
there's
that?
quite a few fans that seem to be saying that. I mean, do you think Iwobi should never play for Arsenal ever again, or he just shouldn't start? Do you think he's a decent squad player?
Why Why? But no. Is it why he's starting? What's the problem? He was resting player today for the Milan game.
Yeah.
So why didn't he just start Reece Nelson? What was the problem with that?
It's a good point. Maybe I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Listen, he cannot cross that guy.
Yeah.
He's trying to play like Rashford and playing from the left side and trying to shoot and cross. He cannot do that. He's not fast enough.
Yeah.
He's not so comfortable on the ball anymore. Give Nelson a chance. And I see you were very happy with the last caller for talking about the Xhaka.
Yeah.
Come on, Adam. I
knew you were gonna. What's wrong with Xhaka? Talk to me.
It's his second season. This guy still lose balls. He don't. Yeah. What you say? Yeah, he lose ball. He track back and get the ball. So why are you losing the ball in the first place?
So does every player not lose the ball at some point?
They do. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but this guy is.
It sounds like that's what you're saying.
No. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Why I'm saying that because of he's losing the ball every game. How many times? You people was complaining before Sanchez was losing the ball. Mm-hmm. This guy losing the ball more than Sanchez is. He does it every game.
That is a gross exaggeration, but I understand your point. Listen, there's no doubt. Hold on. There's no doubt that in the past 2 games, Xhaka has been better than he was. Now, whether that's a sign of how bad he was before, because he wasn't. Everyone was saying that he wasn't at the level that Arsenal need. Right? People are saying that Kante should have been the person that we bought instead of Xhaka because we didn't need him. But I personally still believe Xhaka has the quality to play for Arsenal as long as he's used in the correct way.
Yeah, but it's not just about the quality. You see the difference between Premier League and the Bundesliga. Here in Premier League, everything goes fast. You cannot think on the ball in a half minute then pass it.
Yeah.
You have to be much faster, much intelligence to just pass it away.
I think you have a point.
And only thing why he looked at this past 2 games because most of the players play much better. And today he played that he looked that good because of the Elneny. Elneny will work his ass off.
Oh, today. Come on, man. Come on.
He worked his ass off. Come on.
So
you see him tracking back and forth, and he goes forward. He's trying to make passes. So that's how I see it.
All right.
But moving on.
Yeah. Last point. Tell me your last point.
Last point. Nobody mentioned that we are playing 2 games without Berlin and we're winning both of them.
What do you mean?
So you see, we're playing 2 games without Berlin, and we
without Bellerin. I thought you said without Aubameyang. I was going to say he didn't play the last game, but yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed of the England fans in Arsenal England fans in England that they didn't say much about what he said about Arsenal fans and other stuff. Well, we will carry on talking about it. Thank you very much for your call, though.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Listen. I think it's unfair, his criticism there to say that Xhaka only played well because someone else was doing the dirty work. What the hell is a part of, what's a team? What is a midfield duo supposed to do? One person does one job so that it complements the other person's strengths. One person does their job so that it complements the other person's strength. Like, I don't really understand that. How can you say that Elneny was doing the dirty work and that's the only reason that Xhaka looked good? That is stupid. That is very, very dumb. Because the whole reason everyone was saying, or the whole thing that people have been saying about Xhaka is that he needs a system to complement him so that he can do what he needs to do and the team does what they need to do to allow him to pass and distribute. Xhaka isn't a defensive midfielder. Everybody knows that. Xhaka is not that type of player. So he does need someone like Elneny to do the dirt. I mean, listen, I'm all for criticism. I'm all for someone telling me that I'm wrong, but at least make it make sense. And a midfield duo, one person doing one job, the other person doing the other, so they both work together. To me, that's lacking, bro. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live.
Hello. Yeah. Off or not?
All right, wait. First of all, tell me your name because I feel like you have stage fright. What's your name?
Chris.
And you support Arsenal?
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan.
All right, let me ask you this. Is this Arsenal team good enough to win the title with a different manager?
They're fucking shit. They're fucking shit. Off. DVD covers. No, not good enough.
They're not good enough.
No, they need a new manager because Wenger is fucking shit.
Well, okay. Where are you from, by the way?
Yeah, I'm near Birmingham.
Oh, I see. Okay. And so what did you think of the game today?
I think it was alright, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we played better than we did against different clubs.
Right. Thank you very much for that. I feel like we played better than we did against different clubs. That is the most in-depth analysis of a football match I've ever heard in my life. What a donut. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go through the clubs, the titles. Sorry, this guy said tit. Yeah, he is a bit of a tit. I don't really get it. Anti-Bellerin agenda is pathetic. All right, Tomek, Bethel. Why? Why is that? Explain yourself. Tell us why. Hello, you're through to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Hello, mate. My name's Callum. I'm an
Good
Arsenal
old
fan.
Callum. Good old Callum. How you doing?
Alright, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we did okay today. I thought we were pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Were you more impressed with this game or the AC Milan game?
I think attacking-wise, Milan, defensive-wise, this. Because, you know, I thought I was dreaming when Petr Cech saved the penalty.
Didn't we all, Callum?
Yeah, I thought I was still asleep, to be honest.
Yeah. So who was your standout performer from today's game?
Honest. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me just mute my thing in my ear. I think Aubameyang did pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, a goal and an assist for a striker. For a full-out number 9, that's pretty good. I thought... I don't know. I think Czech did pretty well, apart from that parry for the free kick.
Yeah. So Callum, I can't remember. Were you Wenger in or were you Wenger out?
Oh, Wenger out.
Yeah.
Easily.
And who is it that you'd like to see replace Wenger?
Someone that's going to change the structure of the entire club, because the structure we have now is not good enough to challenge. So maybe like an Allegri or something.
Okay, that's right. Well, Callum, thank you very much for calling in. Make sure you call in for the next Arsenal game. Look forward to speaking to you then, man.
I still think Kroenke and Wenger are having an affair. I still think it.
We know you do. We know, but obviously I can't co-sign that because I mean nobody knows if that's true. But
it's all right, man.
Everybody is welcome to their own opinions.
Yeah.
No worry. Anyway, have a good day, man.
See you, mate. Bye.
Kroenke and Wenger still having an affair. Jesus Christ. Right. So first of all, Roy the boy. I like this guy. I really do. He said, Adam, read this out loud, please. Troy Bumba Deeney. Yes. I don't know if that's actually in support of Deeney or against him, but I'm guessing it's against him. Troy Deeney has no cojones. But then the comment above that, Ritvik Bogardi. This guy does not make sense. Xhaka overall was a wrong signing from the manager, but still Xhaka is not Arsenal quality. What did I say that doesn't make sense, Ritvik? What did I say? And tell me why Xhaka is not Arsenal quality. I'll be waiting. I will be waiting to hear what you have to say. But yeah, as we say, a lot of fans... Oh, Cyborg Man, your opinion is wrong. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Again, I'm more than happy to be told why and that my opinion is wrong. It is an opinion at the end of the day. Football fans, that's what we're here for. Call in as well and tell me I'm wrong. 0203 606 0315. But as I say, I still think Xhaka is a quality player. I'd never once said he was world class. Never once said he was even the top 10 in the world. I just like the way he plays. And I do think that if we had the system that complemented him, a lot of people would change their mind. Hello, you're through to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Xavier from London.
Hello, Xavier.
Yes, you're right.
I'm good. Talk to me. How you feeling about today's game?
Oh, it was good, man. Good performance and all that.
Yeah.
I think Maitland-Niles had a fucking banging game. Bellerin should be shitting himself right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why is it that you think Bellerin won't get back into this Arsenal team, or do you think he'll get back into this Arsenal team?
I'm not saying he won't get back in because I don't want like to keep playing Maitland-Niles so early. He's still young and all that.
Yeah.
It's good that he's getting like a few Premier League starts and a bit of experience and all that. But like it might if you keep starting him, it might burn him out like Iwobi, because I think Iwobi started off pretty good, but now like I don't know. I think Iwobi needs like a little loan or something. So.
Loan.
Yeah, man. I think he needs a little loan or something, man.
All right.
But yeah, Bellerin's shit anyway. But
he is. So, but on that Iwobi loan thing, the last time we sent a player, or the last notable player we sent out on loan, Jack Wilshere, went to Bournemouth. Do you think that was a success?
No.
So what? and Jack Wilshere has quality. Double, triple the time, the amount of ability that Iwobi has.
Iwobi,
no offense to Iwobi.
Iwobi's still young, man, to me, man. He's young, man. Like,
I don't
but he's
know.
got so much pressure on his back, man. Do you know what I mean?
Do you reckon?
Yeah. So it's pressure, man. He's still young, man. And yeah, people just get off his back a bit. Even though he's been playing a bit shit recently.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just lack of experience. You know what I mean? To be honest, I would have started Welbeck, even though I think Welbeck's shit as well. But it just goes down to experience and man, Welbeck's,
so you think Welbeck's bad, Iwobi's bad, Bellerin should be fearful of his place in the team because Maitland-Niles is playing well.
Maitland-Niles played well. Even, do you know what, even the other day, I think Chambers even fucking played much better than Iwobi the other day. People are like a bit iffy about it the other day, but I think Chambers had a good game the other day.
Yeah, he did.
In place of Iwobi, man. So I don't know, he's got to buck up his ideas, man, or...
Final question, because I feel like it's very divisive what I've been asking. Talk to me about Xhaka. What's your opinion on Xhaka?
Oh, mate, today he had a banging game. I don't care what no one says, but listen,
the boy,
he had a banging game. He lost the ball and all that.
Yeah.
But you see where he tracked back into the box.
That's right. That's right,
man.
Yes.
He's smothering the players, man. He had a banging game, man.
Good.
He's up there, man. But my man of the match today, Maitland-Niles.
Yeah.
And he was played very well. I was really impressed with him as well. El Neni had a flipping, and no one's even talking about him. He had a great game. The movement going forward.
Yeah,
man. It was a good game, man.
Well,
but yeah.
Thank you very much for your call, Xavier.
Cheers. Thank you.
See you later. Well, it seems like I'm not the only one that thinks that Xhaka is all right. But, I mean, hey, we're going to read out some more comments.
There's only two of you in the world, it's okay. Together.
Only two. Apparently, there's only two of us in the world. But yeah, I'm going to read out a comment that shows that there's three. So, how about that? Xhaka has all the makings. This is Robert Stewart missing. Are you actually missing? Or, it doesn't matter. Xhaka has all the makings. He just needs to learn. He's already got the grit factor that Arsenal lack. That's beautiful. I love that Robert Stewart missing. Iwobi, please leave. The number isn't working. 020360600315. Or you could pay your phone bill. And that might get it to work. I don't know. But everyone else seems to be getting through, so I don't know why you can't. 020360600315. Someone else said, how can I call? He said, you are as deluded as Ty if you think Xhaka is decent. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I'm willing to take it. But again, you haven't told me why Xhaka's bad. So until you do, I'm going to think that I'm right. So, hey, and it's me, this caller, and this commenter. So all three of us are deluded, I guess. Wenger out still. Of course, whoa. Look at this spelling of Mkhitaryan. Wow. Ultimate Warrior 6000. I love Mkhitaryan. Okay. Deanie, what's the score? Deanie. Keep it coming, please. I'm sorry. I hate this guy. I actually hate him. The ogre. I don't know if anyone else notices. He has a big, fat club foot, and he tried to take out Xhaka. I don't like Troy Deeney. I hope none of you like Troy Deeney. I think he's a donut. Xhaka got cojones. Yes, he does. Let's go. Hello, you're free.
Istanbul.
Whoa.
Hi there.
Hi.
Yeah.
I heard you from
my
Istanbul.
My name is Amir,
sir.
and I'm an Arsenal fan from Istanbul.
Wow, well done. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it.
Likewise, thank you for your time.
No problem.
I wanted to touch on three topics.
Three.
But before that, I just want to say, good that we won. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still sixth. I don't want to be pessimistic.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
that's true. We can't get ahead of ourselves.
But at the end of the day, we're still sixth,
Yeah.
right? And where do we stand? Our chances of getting to the Champions League, very remote when it comes to the Premier League. But maybe through the Europa League, we have a remote chance as well, but maybe slightly a bit better since our form is getting better. Now, my three questions are, the first one would be to where do you think we will end in the Premier League, which position? The second question, in the Europa League, where do you think we'll end up being?
Hold on. I feel like I'm taking notes in a lecture. Let me write this down. Where will we finish in the league? That was the first one, right?
Yep. And the second, Europa League.
Europa League. Oh, this is like a
lecture. The third
lecture.
question is, what do you think will happen to Arsene Wenger at the end of the season?
Oh, hello. I mean, you know, it is supposed to be me asking the questions, right? But it's fine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, we're fans. I mean, right? We're fans. We all talk about, we chat, we discuss, we ask questions to each other. So,
Wenger. Okay, so what happens?
You can ask me whatever you want to.
What happens if I answer these questions in a way that you don't like and you think my answers are wrong? Do I get fired or what?
Well, no. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion.
Okay, cool. So that means I can say whatever I want and everything's fine. All right.
I'm not Hector.
Good.
Not Hector.
Good. So where do I think we'll finish? Let me see if I can use the One Football app to see our position in the league right now, because we're obviously sixth, but I don't know if
we're 10 points away from Tottenham, but they have a game in hand.
Okay, so that could potentially be 13 points.
Potentially.
I was looking for the league table, but it's fine. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. Give me a second. Premier League at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, it didn't work. Nah. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Listen, we're six. As you said, we're 10 points off.
Look at. Sorry.
I don't really see us clawing back that lead. I think.
Look at the rest of our fixtures, though.
Yeah. What are the rest of our fixtures? I feel like,
we only have Man United away.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough game.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
pretty much easy
bear
games.
in mind, you can say easy games, but we've lost to Bournemouth, we've lost to Swansea. So as much as we say it's an easy game,
our recent form.
I don't really take that. Anybody can beat anybody in the Premier League, so there is no such thing as an easy game in my opinion. Yeah. I think the highest we're going to finish this season, 5th or 6th. I don't think we're going to go higher than that.
5th or 6th, yeah. Okay.
Yep. Hold on. He's just telling me. Go down.
Europa.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Please see full table.
Live table. Okay, cool. So the second thing, Europa League, I think there's only 2 teams that we would struggle against, or that we'd have to be at our best to beat, which is Dortmund, who lost, so they could potentially go out, and Atletico Madrid. And as I said right at the top of the show, Atletico Madrid are a far better team than a lot of people seem to be giving them credit for. They've got a whole heap of world-class players. Black is a world-class goalkeeper, very much coveted. You've got Diego Costa, who's moved back.
He is after him.
Yep, Griezmann. They've even got a couple of young underrated players that are coveted as well. In Amate, Godin has been one of the most consistent and solid defenders and centre backs over the past couple of seasons. They're a quality team.
World-class players. Absolutely.
So
and a quality coach.
Yeah, and a quality coach. So I think we could potentially get to the semis and final, but we have to overcome Atletico and Dortmund.
Lyon,
and I feel like
Lyon.
And Lyon are a dark horse, I have to say, for the Europa League. But yeah, I think we have enough quality in our team, in our ranks, to be able to do better than these teams. But we just have to be at our best to beat Atletico Madrid. And it's a mentality thing at the end of the day. Are we up for the challenge? Are we up for when the pressure is on? Can we live up to the pressure? Can we use it to our advantage? That's what we have to wait and see. And it remains to be seen. But I say semi-final minimum is where we should be going.
By the way, Tottenham are losing 1-0.
Yeah, but again, I mean, it's Europa League. We can get to the semi-finals. Is it a good achievement?
No. As a bare minimum, it's not an achievement. It's just like, yeah, okay, that's the standard that you should set. So that's that. By the way, I have to say Tottenham are losing 1-0, so yeah, for all Arsenal fans out there watching, you should be happy. But in to your final question, what do I think will happen to Wenger? I don't really know. I don't think he'll leave, because I saw an interesting tweet the other day from someone. Do we really think that they'd allow Wenger to sign a new contract, which means we'd have to pay compensation and all these other costs that would be incurred with him leaving early, just to bring in someone else? And I don't really think that will happen. I think that question will be asked at the end of next season, because they'll allow him to see out this contract.
Do you want to ask me that question?
Go on. What do you think will happen?
I think by the time we're all dead, Arsene Wenger's still going to be the coach.
I think you might be right. I think you might be right, man. But listen, there's lots of people trying to get through. Thank you very much for your call all the way from Istanbul. Really appreciate it.
Shout out to you. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, there's a couple of interesting questions there. Where should Arsenal finish in the Europa League? Because we're a good team. We are one of the best teams in that competition. So I see no reason why we can't get to the semi-final, the final, but we have to beat Atletico Madrid. And they are the favourites for the competition in my eyes. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Through to where?
FanPark Live, the place that the number you called, you know?
Yeah, Arsenal Fan TV.
Yeah, all of that, yeah.
Yeah, all of that. I'm trying to get through to the main channel. I'm watching it now.
Yeah, and you are live on air right now. This is what I just said to you. Hello?
Hello? I can't be live on air because I'm watching it right now.
It's because your stream's behind, but you're live on air right now, and you're embarrassing yourself, sir. Please, come on.
Yeah, I just want to make 2 points quickly about Xhaka.
Go on.
You said that you mentioned Xhaka's name and Kante's name in the same sentence. Xhaka is not Kante.
No,
when we had other players like Vieira who can pass the ball forward and will be doing something. Xhaka, he can't pass. He can't pass the ball. So how could he even be in the same sentence as Kante? That's someone who's won things. Xhaka has not won nothing.
Okay.
And then other players like El Nene, they need to be gone. Welbeck, he needs to be gone. We're taking off players and putting on worse players. It's shaky. There is no spine. It is shaky.
Yeah.
If anyone thinks that because we played Watford and won, we're doing good, I can see on the comments, people are getting happy. This is against Watford. We just lost to Brighton. We've gone to AC Milan, got a victory. Cool, we've got a victory. But that still doesn't... That's just paving over the cracks of what's going on around and what's going on still through the season. We're 6. We're behind Tottenham. That day, not winning the season, that's cool. But being behind Tottenham, that is hurtful to be a supporter. That is hurtful. So Wenger needs to be gone. The team, 3-4 players have to be gone. Koscielny, he looks like he's out of it.
Let me give you two things. First of all, can you please turn down your device in the back because it's difficult to hear you. Second of all, you said Xhaka and Kante can't be mentioned in it. First of all, I don't think they're the same type of player. I think they're completely different. And Kante has won things. Kante has won back-to-back Premier League titles. Well done. Good for him. And it would have been good if we got him. 30 million was a steal as well.
Of course it would have been done.
And it's ridiculous that we didn't even put in a bid. We weren't even in the running for one of the best players in the league who has gone and proven it again elsewhere. It's stupid, I admit. But you said that Xhaka can't pass. If there's one thing that Granit Xhaka is good at, it's passing. So
he doesn't look comfortable passing. He looks more comfortable to me when he's defending, like when he's going back to defend, and when he's going forward, he does not look like a player who can go forward. El Nene looks more comfortable than him. He can make a straight like he makes passes. If you give him 10 chances to pass the ball, he will get at least 3-4. El Nene looks more comfortable on the ball than Xhaka.
But you are aware that different players have different roles in a team, right? So just because El Nene looks good on the ball driving forward doesn't mean that Xhaka should be doing the same. Because Xhaka's job is to pass the ball, which is what he's good at. So Why are you comparing two players that have two different skill sets, that have two different jobs in a team?
But still, defensively, even when Xhaka does play, we still get exposed. We're exposed
because he isn't a defensive midfielder. And like I said, if you have a team that complements his strengths,
he shouldn't be in the team then. Because if we've already have good attacking midfielders, what is he doing in the team then? What is he bringing to the team? He needs to be gone.
Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I really don't agree. I couldn't disagree more. Because attacking midfielders aren't the only thing that make up a team. You have a deep line playmaker such as Xabi Alonso. If you look at the Spain team, you could say, okay, you have Xavi, you have Iniesta. Okay, that means I have no need for Sergio Busquets and Xabi Alonso. That's not how a team works. People have different roles. They have different positions. But I do appreciate the fact that you have called in. And I like your vim. I like your gusto. Make sure you call in again so we can have another debate.
I will definitely call in again. Definitely.
Thank you.
But, all right, cool.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Whoop. So yeah, there we have a guy who didn't even know he was live on air. How can I be live on air when it's not working on my screen? I can't even believe what he said. But yeah, listen, just because one player does one job, it doesn't mean that another person. I don't understand. Like football is nuanced, especially at this elite level. It takes more than one person or one type of role to do a job. I just don't get it. Like, not every player is Kante. Not every player is I don't know, Busquets or Ronaldo or Messi. Like, there are other players out there that have different jobs to complement the team. And then you have to add in the fact that different managers have certain preferences as well. So Wenger, and this is where you can probably start to question, wants to play a certain type of football. And that's why he has Xhaka in the team. But Wenger is stupid and he's lost his marbles, because you can't just have a player like Xhaka who's just kicking the ball and distributing it wide to hit everybody without having someone to cover him when he's exposed. And that is where the question lies. It's not Xhaka's fault, it's Wenger's fault, in my opinion. But as I said, call me 0203 606 0315. I know YouTube disagrees with me, but YouTube doesn't know anything. I do. That's why I'm in the seat, baby. And you're not. You're sat at home in your underpants.
I'm like Wenger now. That's how Wenger thinks when he sits on the bench.
Yeah, let Wenger think that. Yeah, maybe I should be Arsenal manager. Yeah. How about that? Anyway, caller is right. Fair enough. Mustafi is way better defender than Aubameyang. Really? No. Well, yeah. Because it's not. Anyway, whatever. Really, Xhaka better tackle. You see? Of course Xhaka's not a better tackler than he is a passer. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, whatever. Seriously, Adam, what are you smoking? Xhaka is dog shit. Listen, I'm not smoking anything. I'm just asking you, please, don't look at Xhaka, a human being. Don't look at Xhaka the man. Look at the tactics that don't allow Xhaka to flourish. This is all I'm saying. This guy on the phone needs more bloods and fams. Xhaka is misunderstood. Akib, I'm glad you understand me. I'm glad. Xhaka positioning. And the thing is, how is this guy even talking? I'm just thinking now. How is he even talking like Xhaka didn't have a good game today? What? Like, he had a good game. But you know what? Maybe he isn't good for Arsenal, and I'm just deluded. I'm so more than willing to be proved wrong. If you have any stats to tell me, like blue kits or something, and we haven't won, then let me know about Xhaka. I'd really like to hear it. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name?
George.
Hello, George.
How you right?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good. I was going to call him and I agree with you about Xhaka.
George, I knew I liked you. Talk to me, boy. Talk to me.
It's Wenger, man. It's definitely Wenger.
Why do you think
the problem? Because I saw Xhaka at Mönchengladbach before he came. Quality player.
Yeah.
Stood out by a mile. Even seeing him at Switzerland, great player. Great on the ball.
Yes.
Distribution, great.
Fantastic.
But at Arsenal, it's not working.
And why do you think it's not working?
Tactics. We have to play around. We have to make our players. We have to play the way our players will get the best out of them. We had Lacazette, great ball player, great player.
Yeah.
Come to Arsenal, nothing. We're not doing it properly. Something's happening, and we need change. Wenger out.
So obviously Wenger out. Everyone's Wenger out, bar Ty. But Do you think this team? I feel like you're gonna hate on Iwobi and Welbeck. That's fine, but is this team good enough to win the league or win a competition with a different manager?
No chance.
Really?
Defensively, we are not good enough. Offensively, I think we got all the right qualities and players.
Yeah.
But defensively, not enough. I would say we need to get a DM and a centre back.
Okay.
And then I'd say possibly with the right manager and the tactics, it could work.
Yeah.
But we need a centre back because Mustafi and Koscielny know they're going to start every week. We need someone there that have them on their toes.
Yeah.
Same with a defensive midfielder. Someone there to control everything, like a big strong player. There's a few out there.
Yeah,
I don't know why Wenger hasn't gone. When I've got Nzonzi's out there, Fabinho's out there. I don't know why. I'll pay the money.
Whatever it's worth, and every player has their price, man.
Every player has their price, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your call, though, George.
No problem. Cheers.
Thank you. George was the last caller, and he agreed with me. What a beautiful way to end. I'm happy. So that's what 5 people that agree with me now, plus Akib on the comments. So shame, bro, shame. So yeah, guys, that is the end of the show.
5-a-side team now, you know.
Yeah, we do have a 5-a-side team, the Xhaka boys. Love that. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of the show. Thank you very much for all your comments, your calls. Please don't forget to call us next time, 0203 606 0315. Check the link in the description below for 15% discount on everything offer at the UK Soccer Shop. Please remember that we are powered by the OneFootball app. Go and download it so you can see everything. I'm going to go on it on my phone. The OneFootball app, you can see everything there. And it's even got updates from what fans think as well. So it's very interactive. It's very collaborative. Yes. Also, please check out the documentary on the UFF app as well, which is talking about the UFF YouTube page, which is the corporatization of West Ham, talking about how football has changed from being a fans game to being a global corporatized brand. The link is in the description for that as well. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Your page is also
my channel as well, the 5th Official on YouTube. That's also in the description, and on Twitter at TFO Show. Follow us there. But thank you very much. I'll be here again for the next Arsenal game. Let's hear your thoughts. Xhaka boys for life.